Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Recently, TCEK sent me a small camping chair just basically to get my opinion on. And this resonates with me because typically when I'm going on a longer overlanding trip or just general like camping trips for the weekend, chairs take up so much space and it's hard to secure them. A lot of times they're, for the comfort, robs precious space that you probably do not have. And so TCEK sent me one of their small collapsible fold-up chairs and just said, hey, just give an honest review. It's yours. Do with it what you want. So I was like, that sounds fair enough. But absolutely blown away by this chair, and I think you will be too. That's right, the TCEK camping chair is a swivel chair. It sits about 17 inches off the ground, and it is robust enough to hold about 300 pounds, which is pretty substantial for a small compact chair. Now sit tight, we're gonna find the Alexander Mountain Trail, and we will be doing a little impromptu trail ride after we demonstrate the better qualities of this TCEK folding chair. But more on that chair here in a minute. First, we're having a little Monday afternoon jaunt through the National Forest, and I'm exploring a new trail that I found on OnX. We're just outside of Fayetteville, Arkansas, between Fayetteville and Fort Smith. This is actually what I'm on right now as part of the TAT, but I'm going to be exploring the Alexander Mountain Road. It's rated a 5 out of 10. So we're going to try to just knock this trail out real quick, find us a place to set up, and show you my newfound love for this small compact chair. Looks like a good little camping area or slash just place to take a break for a second. Your off-road gear is going to take up space. You're going to have possibly a tent or something like that. More than likely going to have some storage options, but maybe you don't. Maybe your space is extremely limited. You're not rocking an RTT or anything like that. You just got a total minimalist approach. Still, even with that, most of these camping chairs are they're just big. They take up a lot of space and they're awkward. So I really trying to get into this minimalist approach. I wanted something that was really small. So first of all, just the stowability and making it just where it's not in the way of anything. All right, as you can see, chair stows nicely up under the seats, out of the way. You can put probably 3 or 4 of them underneath there. Then they're not going to go anywhere. If you needed to strap them down or do anything like that, that would be fairly easy to do underneath there. But without further ado, let's just see how easy it is to set this up. I'll go over a few other impressions with the chair. Then obviously, before the video is over, I'll show you exactly where you can get your own TCEK. Has its own nice little ripstop type fabric or tent fabric bag that it goes in. Really nice Velcro strap, and obviously your 4 feet to the chair. All right, now each part of this has these little locking, and then part of your chair is going to be, they'll have 2. There we go. Just like that. I mean, how easy. So fast. Now I've been able to use this a few times now. We had a little day on the lake, and I used it for several hours at the lake. Just around the house a few times. And I've actually showed it to a few people. And of course, these come in other colors. I'd reckon kind of that's a color I wanted to go with, an earthy red, but they have obviously your like a black, green. Remember, they've got like a blue color. But I mean, it doesn't matter really what you're into. You could be into off-roading, camping, boating would be an excellent thing to just keep on the boat because they don't take up much space. RVers, I mean, whatever it is that you're into, be perfect. Now, one person that kind of has a different outlook on things said that these would be perfect to put like in a deer blind or a deer stand, but he recommended that maybe they come up with a camouflage color, and I will have to pass that on to them and let these guys know that they may think about possibly coming up with a camouflage color. That would be a pretty easy thing. But I mean, if you're into hiking, whatever, I mean, they don't take up much space. You could put them in a backpack. You could take them in if you're going to do a hike in somewhere and just wanted to be able to have a nice, comfortable chair. So how does it sit? Yeah, that's right. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's the party trick. So it sits nice. You can just sit back. If you've got maybe like a stump or something at camp, you can put your feet up. You don't sit just right on the ground or anything. And unlike a lot of the compact chairs, it doesn't feel like you're going to just fall in. It is able to support quite a bit of weight. But anyway, there you go. That is the TCEK folding chair. And what do you call this? It spins, whatever. But yeah, it is a really, really good chair. All right, and to fold the chair back up, it is just the opposite of how we started. All right, and then that just folds back on itself like that. Now that's one thing you will need to make sure. If you try to close it back up and it doesn't move, just spin the spinnable portion of the chair. You'll look up in there, you can see how it has those little scoops. Those actually form right up to the leg or to the brace of that, and then it just folds back in on itself. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you may think at first, hey, I've done something wrong, and you have not done anything wrong. Anyway, there we go, back in its pouch. And no more having to figure out where you're going to strap the chairs to or anything like that. Like I said, these are just very compact. They'll store almost anywhere, and that is a TCEK. And again, you can find these on Amazon. I'll link the product in the description, so if you want to check these out, by all means do. I mean, like I said, highly recommended. You can't go wrong with this chair. Put the price probably on the screen somewhere right about here, wherever. Might be right here, maybe right here, yeah. Anyway, TCEK. And again, thanks to them for basically letting me have the chair to review. Anyway, get yours. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much, and prepare to be rewarded. This is the Alexander Mountain Road Trail. It's just off of Warloop, just outside of Mountainburg. It is one of the trails that cuts off from the Transamerica Trail. It was scenic at times, slightly technical if you're running small tires. It's a few off-camber spots. There are some pretty good little rock ledges, and if it is raining, it is a whole different dynamic, I'm sure, because you're going to be kind of slipping and sliding around. It does have one fairly decent water crossing, and there is a few mud sloughs that you have to kind of like run through, and there'll be multiple lines to take there. But it is doable, and it is something that I would recommend you take, because it doesn't take very long to run this trail. Well, nothing crazy, but it looks like you're gonna get a little bonus footage here. So, you know, it's just when I was beginning to say this is just a gravel road, it turned into a proper trail. All right. Be careful here or I'll eliminate a fender. It's kind of tight. We end up down here at the water, if I'm not mistaken, and then it's pretty much just over from that point. But this would be a much more fun vantage, I guess, going the other direction. But kind of in a hurry, so this all worked out. Boulders. All right, I keep saying I'm not gonna film anymore. I've got it. I'm pretty good. And then we come around another bend, and we got a nice little washout. Nothing crazy, but it sure does look good on film. All right, let's find us a staging area to put this camera. Yeah, so if we go back here and put it on this rock, we'll be kind of looking up. on the side of caution. I'm probably gonna go this side, and I'm gonna walk that real quick and just make sure that there is a bottom. There should be, but you can never be too careful. I figure this is a bypass to that, but then again, this could be a bypass to this. So I just want to double check and make sure. I am out here by myself, and I'm almost off this trail, and I'm ready to eat. So yeah, a little squishy right here, but nothing we can't deal with. Like I said, better safe than sorry. Drama. I don't want any drama right now. Guys, this has been a fun little trail. If you're on small tires, a couple of spots that are going to be a little bit on the technical side, but doable. Always helps to have a spotter and a plan if something doesn't go right. But yeah. This is pretty fun. Well, I've probably got about another 10 minutes or so on this, and then I'll be back to that main road, and I can make my way out of here. I don't think I've got really any more big obstacles or anything. Again, just want to thank TCEK for sending me the chair to do a review on. I appreciate it. We're getting out of here. Thank you again. We're going to go ahead and roll the end of the video here, unless I get into some trouble, and in which case you won't see this anyway. I'll cut it out. But anyway, thanks so much for watching this far. Had to give you a little bit of off-roading in there with my review, and I will probably start doing more things like that to where you're not just watching just an install and review. So let me know how you liked it in the comment section below. And as always, please give me a like, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. That is Will to Live Off-Road. Thank you guys so much. And before we go, here's a little sneak peek of our time in Colorado. And this is on Poughkeepsie Gulch, The Wall. Enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again soon.
To the right, and you won't bottom out.
Yep.